Okay guys, we're inside of the first Descendant and there is so much going on, including some work with Xbox, which is an interesting feature considering it was the platform that didn't work. We've also got hard mode receiving matchmaking, or at least the trial for it, and some more known issues added to the listing, as well as a load of other stuff inside of the community that you guys need to see, including a potential brand new character coming to the mix. So if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, we are doing a giveaway here on the channel for 1060 Descendant caliber. If you guys want to get your hands on it, it's extremely simple. Head down to the comment section and put a bunny emoji in the comment section. It'll enter you guys in, and we'll announce it via the community page here on the channel and via the giveaway announcement sector of the Discord, link in the description. Make sure you go and check it out. There's loads going on and a load of Descendants to dive in with. The LFG is booming. We love it. Anyway, let's see what it is that's happening inside of the community right now. Starting off, the first Descendant actually tweeted out that you can now customize your Xbox controller with the new first Descendant that is now on Xbox Design Labs. Gear up with a controller inspired by the first Descendant to dive into the next gen looter shooter. And it looks okay, although the coloration on it is kind of what it is. It looks overall relatively boring in my personal opinion, although when you actually dive into it, there is a lot more that you guys can obviously do. It's nice to know that you can make the customizations and they are running it to that degree. So if you guys want to get your hands on a first Descendant controller, you now can. Really simple. But the big news that everybody's talking about is the new hotfix that's incoming, where they're preparing to hotfix that includes matchmaking for public infiltration operation, the dungeon, on hard mode. They'll be able to as soon as possible, so please stay tuned. And this is going to be the introduction to matchmaking for hard mode stuff. This is obviously going to be a dungeon movement, and they'll be trialing out how the matchmaking works inside of the hard mode. My likely story is that after that point, anything hard mode related will end up with matchmaking, as long as obviously everything runs in order, which is exactly what the community have been screaming for. And the main reason for it is relatively obvious, with the forefront being on a basis of you guys getting to hard mode solo and then being able to obviously have problems playing legitimately on your own. A lot of people are relying on the matchmaking of just playing with random people in the community, myself included, and this means for big business. Next up though, something that you guys want to make sure you can abuse, and maybe you knew about it, maybe you didn't, but this right here is incredible. You can stick a landing and avoid the animation by cancelling out the animation with shooting. This seems to be a really simple movement, but for those of you guys who know what the animations are like, they can sometimes be a little bit lengthy, and this will cancel it out quite greatly. On top of that though, the community at large are working the reverse psychology movement with this right here, stating, "I effing love immunity spheres. I can't get enough of them. I think each sphere should have 5 tiny immunity spheres that you have to destroy in a specific order, or else they come back before you can destroy the actual spheres." Now the boss has, I could do this all day. Yippee. And this is hilarious because we all bloody hate these spheres, but they're trying to run down the reverse psychology movement, so don't take out the spheres. Honestly, they're so overpowered, it's crazy. We just want more of them. 100%. Get into the comment section. Back the movement, guys. Back the movement. And something which is irritating the hell out of players right now, with nearly 1,000 upvotes here on the Reddit, stating, "I can't for the life of me read anything this MF is saying." And this guy is hilarious. He obviously does not actually talk, so you have to read everything that comes up, which means that the timing scale on this is absolutely and most definitely out of the damn loop. This thing is so rapid that you guys cannot read a single thing that he says, although he has some of the most important information about the game's mechanics. Why would you eradicate that? The game's mechanics are not spelled out for most of the game, and a lot of the things that you guys may not have known about will come from this guy. Now me, I think that the storyline is pretty dead. I'm not a massive fan of it, and I don't really like the dialogue options inside of here, so I skip through a lot of this myself. But for those of you guys who actually want to read it and don't want to figure it out yourself, this guy needs to be rectified. We need some more time to be able to read the stuff that comes out of this dude's speaker. I don't want to say mouth because it's definitely not a mouth. And finally, the biggest news that's hitting the community right now is that a new character could be in the midst, and this is a character that we all are wanting at the moment, and it states right here, okay, Dominique now or we riot. And there has been quite a lot of talk around this one, as apparently the next Descendant after Luna will be some cold sniper girl, so it may be her, and it does sound very promising. It looks very promising, and she seems to fit the narrative of what a Descendant would look like. By that, what I mean is you know full well that this girl's got a lot of junk in her trunk. That's all I'm getting at. But nonetheless, this character could be run through the midst, and I think that this would be a really, really cool movement towards it. If you guys want to let me know in the comment section down below exactly what you guys would use this character for, what the special abilities could be. Obviously, it's a cold sniper. This is a sniper-esque style character, so what abilities would this one own? Maybe we'll be looking down a more of a technic route, although we do obviously have Jaber, which is already our techno guy. It'll be interesting to see exactly how this one pans out. Now, it would be nice to see the updates come through on a regular basis, with new characters coming in every couple of months or so, and updates keeping as regular as what they are. It's not likely we see this in a lot of games, but right now it seems to be piquing the interest of players, with us still sitting at around 200 to 250,000 people alone just on Steam. This game does seem to have a few mixed review points on it, with a lot of people saying that it lacks a lot of identity and is extremely rough around the edges. As much as it is a bit rough around the edges, we've not seen a looter shooter hit this game genre for a little while now and have a positive input. As far as anything goes, rest in peace Anthem, Outriders, and or everybody else, this game seems to be testing out and pushing the limits with what it is that we can see coming from the gaming industry. The first Descendant for me will survive. I actually think it will do quite well, and as long as the development team genuinely continue to work on the narrative that they're pushing right now, listening to the community and making alterations to the way that we see fit with it, such as the hard mode difficulty receiving its matchmaking, this will make the game a absolutely key pointer for the looter shooter genre. Right now it's relatively limited. You are literally playing Warframe, Destiny, or The Division, and it doesn't really stem much further than that, other than the OGs of Borderlands and so on and so forth. But this game could be a staple in what we have here in the looter shooter community. I'm really excited to see what it can do, and hopefully it brings more to the table. I have got a lot of grinding to do, although we're on Twitch today, taking a bit of a break from it this afternoon with a bit of Helldivers, but may well revisit the first Descendant later on this evening. If you haven't already, make sure you're smashing that like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on, and why not get involved with the giveaway? It's a free caliber that you guys may be able to get your hands on. Stick a bunny in the comment section below to get involved with it. Up until the next time though, we're going to dive back in. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.